How do you feel when you walk into a room and everyone is talking about you? Have you ever wished you were more valued and respected? If you said yes, you are not alone. In today's society, many of us feel undervalued and ignored, as if we don't exist. But today we will start a new journey. It's both exciting and difficult to learn how to use valuable lessons from Stoic philosophy to create a strong sense of self and an undeniable presence. This isn't about getting attention. It's about cultivating thoughts and actions that make you highly regarded and stronger from the inside out. In this video, we'll go over 10 core strategies that have stood the test of time that will help you change how others see you. More importantly, we'll look at how these strategies change not only how others see you, but also how you see yourself. Come face this challenge with us. Watch this video all the way to the end to show yourself that you are determined to keep going, even if the path ahead is tough. It's not just about making a moment. It's about building a strong presence that lasts and leaves a lasting impression on people. Do you feel ready? Let me know in the comments. I'm ready to begin this journey right away. Strategy number 1. Taking care of yourself. Never love someone else if you can't love yourself first. It's not selfish to know how to take care of yourself. You can help other people more if you take care of yourself first. Taking care of yourself first and foremost requires being self-aware. This is not just good business advice. It's also a basic rule for living a happy, worthwhile life. Spend some time getting to know yourself, from your most basic needs to your deepest soul wants. Once you know what you need, you can start to care for and grow yourself in a meaningful way. Physically. As part of self-care, you should eat well, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. When you take care of your body, you not only feel good, but you also give off a natural beauty that makes people want to love and care for you more. On a mental level, you should regularly feed your soul. You can do this by reading, meditating, or spending time on personal hobbies. When your soul is fed, you become confident and peaceful, giving you an irresistible charm. Last but not least, keep in mind that self-care is an ongoing process. One of the great Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, said, "Our life is what we think it is." If you keep investing in yourself, you not only make your life better, but you also become an inspiration to those around you. That's how you make people not beg or yearn, but deeply appreciate and value you. A key part of living a healthy and satisfying life is making sure you take care of yourself. It includes your mental, physical, and emotional health, and make sure you are strong and resilient enough to deal with the difficulties you face in life. Stoic philosophy, which stresses the value of taking care of your body and mind to find inner peace and wisdom, is where the idea of self-care comes from. Put your physical health first. Taking care of your physical health is important for your general health. The most important things for physical self-care are regular exercise, a healthy food, and enough sleep. Walking, yoga, or strength training are all things that can give you more energy, make you feel better, and improve your overall fitness. Don't forget that your body is a temple. Taking care of it will help you live a fuller, more busy life. Build up your mental toughness. Developing mental strength means learning how to deal with problems, stress, and difficulties. Mindfulness, meditation, and writing in a journal are all good ways to deal with stress and keep a happy attitude. Stoicism tells us to accept what we can't change and focus on what we can. This is a powerful way to make our minds stronger and more resilient. Look after your emotional health. To take care of your emotional health, you need to be aware of and accept your thoughts. It is very important to have friends and family who you can talk to about your feelings and experiences. Along with making healthy limits, doing things that make you happy, and having hobbies can really help your emotional health. Remember that it's okay to get help from a professional if you need it. Encourage good relationships. A big part of taking care of yourself is having healthy relationships. Spend time with people who make you feel good and help you. Having good relationships gives you emotional support and helps you feel like you fit and are safe. Watch out for relationships that are bad for you and take steps to get away from people who drain your energy and health. Set aside time to grow as a person. Improving and growing as a person is a constant process. You should make time to learn new things, follow your interests, and set and reach your goals. Doing things that push and test your mind can help you live a more meaningful and satisfying life. Continuously improving yourself not only makes you better at what you do, but it also makes you feel better about your own self-worth and sense of success. Taking care of yourself is something you do every day, not just once. You can live a balanced, useful life by putting your physical health first, building mental strength, taking care of your emotional health, making friends, and making time for personal growth. Adopt these habits and don't forget that taking care of yourself is an important part of finding peace and knowledge on your path. Strategy number 2. Cultivate calmness and composure. Great Stoic philosopher Seneca once said that the best way to deal with anger is to put it off. This advice has a lot of power to help us deal with difficult and stressful situations in today's world, where we can be swept away by negative emotions at any moment. It's more important than ever to practice self-control and staying cool. Picture a stressful day at work. You walk into a late meeting and are met with hostile looks from your co-workers. Your instincts may tell you to respond badly, but stay calm, take a deep breath, and give yourself some time to think. Then, take charge of the situation. Your answer not only eases the tension, but it also makes the people around you admire your ability to stay calm. In the Bible, the phrase, "Be still and know that I am God," brings a similar message. The act of being quiet is both a sign of humility and inner power. When we accept silence, it makes room for us to think deeply about ourselves and the world around us. Developing self-control and calmness is not only a way to improve ourselves, but also a way to connect deeply with spiritual ideals that are important to us. Being calm in a storm is both a practice that follows a philosophy thousands of years old and a way to earn respect and love from those around you. Join the conversation in the comments section by sharing the problems you're having and how you deal with them with peace and calm. As the world seems to be spinning around us, we forget the true value of time, which is an intangible asset that can never be replaced. But did you know that by properly valuing your time, you not only become more self-directed in every decision you make, but you also attract respect and honor from those around you? Imagine a day when you become a master at managing your time. People will not only admire you, but they will also do everything they can to be with you and learn from you. This is not just a promise, but an inevitable result when you apply Stone philosophy to manage your time. The world we live in moves quickly and is often very hectic, so staying calm and collected can be very hard. To live a happy and good life, the Stoics thought it was important to keep your mind calm and balanced. Being calm lets us think about how to react instead of reacting on the spot, and staying calm helps us handle life's natural ups and downs with grace. By following the ideas of the Stoics, we can learn to stay calm no matter what happens in the world and improve our general health. Know the difference between controls. Know the difference between what you can manage and what you can't. Let go of the things that aren't important to you and focus on your thoughts, actions, and reactions. Seeing things from this point of view makes you feel calm and less anxious. Practice being mindful and aware of the present moment. Being mindful means letting go of judgment and being fully present in the present moment. As you practice awareness, you can be more in control of your thoughts and feelings by observing them without getting caught up in them. Build emotional strength. Being emotionally resilient means being able to get back up after problems and failures. You can make yourself more resilient by thinking about the good things that happened in the past and learning from them. This will help you stay calm even when things are tough. Meditation should be done regularly. Meditation is a great way to clear your mind and feel less stressed. Meditation can help you train your mind to stay calm and focused. Do it every day. This practice will help you stay calm and collected in a variety of scenarios over time. Learn to be thankful and accepting. Being grateful changes your attention from what you don't have to what you do have and what is good in your life. Acceptance means letting go of your fight and accepting things as they are. All of these practices work together to give you inner peace, which helps you stay calm and collected no matter what is going on around you. By doing these stoic things every day, you can train your mind to be cool and collected, which will help you deal with life's problems with grace and peace. Strategy number 3. Valuing your time. Imagine being in the middle of a storm and not being affected by the chaos going on around you. This image is a metaphor for life's challenges and how we must face them. We can't control what happens in the outside world, but we can control how we respond to it. People around us admire and respect us when we stay cool during life's changes. Take the example of a leader who is facing a crisis that could mean the end of the company. There are rumors going around and anxiety is making the team less stable. Instead of losing control, this leader holds a meeting with everyone and presents the facts, dispels the rumors, and lays out a clear action plan. People on the team feel safer and more confident because of how calm they are. What can you do to keep your cool and calm? First, give yourself a moment to think before you respond to anything. Stop for a moment. This short break gives you a chance to gather your thoughts. Think about what's going on and act instead of reacting. Secondly, do it, being mindful. Regularly practicing awareness or meditation can help you stay calm even when things are going badly. Third, take charge of what you can and remind yourself that the only thing you can change is how you respond. Focusing on this can help ease worry and feelings of helplessness. Fourth, change the way you look at things. Instead of seeing tough situations as threats, see them as chances to live by your values and get better. Fifth, learn from everything you do after. After each tough situation, think about what happened, how you dealt with it, and what you can learn from it. This practice of thinking about things helps you stay cool and collected in the future. Stoicism isn't about hiding your feelings or being different from the world. It's about figuring out what's important and focusing on smart responses. By doing this, we earn the respect and appreciation of those around us. Stay calm and collected while observing a world that not only respects you, but also seeks the peace you embody. Strategy. Number 4. Practice active listening. You are a good listener. Imagine having a conversation with a friend who shares someone's problem, a challenge. Instead of looking at your phone or thinking about your answer, you choose to be silent and concentrate more on what it is saying. Sometimes shows that you not only listen, but also understand the weight of the words. You ask constructive questions. Their answers not only help you feel heard and understood, but you also create a deep connection because you become a good haven for them in that moment. In fact, listening is not just a skill and an important part of being a fulfilled and independent person. Based on strong principles, approaching every conversation as an opportunity to learn not only from others, but also from yourself. When you truly listen, you practice humility. You are ready to open up. Like now, to get started, practice listening carefully. You begin to learn your feelings and thoughts. When you start a conversation, you remember that your goal is to hear, not carefully join the next exercise. Not only listening to what is being said, but also looking body language and inexpressible emotions. Finally, begin to be patient, because sometimes silence can be more powerful than words. All philosophers of history, such as Marcus Aurelius Epictetus and Seneca, emphasized the importance of listening not only to others, but also to themselves. They saw this as an important part of living a moral and meaningful life. When you listen, you not only receive information, but you also expand your mind and heart to receive it. Life lessons in every conversation and experience. Then answer my first question. Are you a good listener? Have you ever been in a situation where you listened to someone and gave them advice? Let's share some deep insight in the comments section. Listening actively is an important skill for both personal and business situations. Active listening, on the other hand, means paying full attention to the speaker, getting what they're saying, and responding with care. Being an active listener can help you build stronger relationships, communicate more clearly, and understand other people better. Keep your eyes open. Making and keeping eye contact with the other person shows that you are paying attention and interested in what they are saying. That shows respect and interest, which makes the person speaking feel heard and appreciated. Keep in mind, though, that culture differences exist when it comes to eye contact. Do not interrupt. It can be annoying and rude to talk over someone else. Don't answer until they're done with their thought. This not only shows that you value their opinion, but it also helps you understand what they're saying better, so you can respond in a more thoughtful and useful way. Give your feedback. Any kind of feedback is welcome. Using positive language like I see or I understand, and nodding show that you are paying attention. Also, repeating what someone else said can help make their point clearer and show that you are thinking about what they said. Show you care. To have empathy, you have to understand and share the other person's feelings. By recognizing how they feel and showing that you understand, you create a safe space where the person speaking can feel more comfortable opening up. This makes the connection and trust between them stronger. Open-ended questions are good. People who are asked open-ended questions are more likely to give more information about their feelings and thoughts. These questions can't be answered with an easy yes or no, which leads to a more in-depth conversation. Like you could ask, "What did you think about the meeting?" instead of, "Did you like the meeting?" It's not enough to just hear what someone says. You need to interact with them and make them feel like you hear and understand them. You can improve your communication skills and build stronger, more meaningful connections by making eye contact, not cutting people off, giving feedback, showing empathy, and asking open-ended questions. If you use these skills daily, your interactions with other people will get a lot better. Strategy number 5, embrace lifelong. Seneca tells us that as long as you live, you should keep learning how to live. This timeless wisdom shows how important it is to keep improving yourself and adapting to new situations in life. In the journey of self-discipline and self-betterment, accepting a lifelong spirit of learning isn't just advice. It's a way of life that will earn us respect and admiration from those around us. When we commit to never stopping learning, we not only gain more knowledge, but we also develop a deep understanding of the world and humanity. This not only helps us change our behavior and attitude to be more in tune with nature and society, but it also raises our value in the eyes of others. Sharing our knowledge and experiences is a key part of this process. By teaching others and stimulating their thoughts, we not only educate others, but we also affirm our own worth. Each lesson and story we hear confirms what we already know and how we think about life. But lifelong learning isn't just about getting more information. It's also about building character and learning to be patient, thankful, and accepting when things go wrong or get hard. Adherents of Stoic philosophy learn to perceive everything from multiple perspectives, turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth by embracing the noble duty of education and committing to a life of learning. We not only become more valuable in the eyes of those around us, but also create a positive impact on the world. This makes others not only appreciate, but also in a sense see our presence and guidance in their lives becoming valuable in the eyes of others, does not only come from demonstrating power or authority, but through expanding the soul-sharing knowledge and understanding. We nurture respect and love from those around us. This is not a quick or easy process. It requires perseverance, courage to face fear and failure, and a strong desire to become better every day. When we take the time to learn and develop ourselves, we not only enrich our knowledge, but also expand our souls, laying a solid foundation for a worthwhile life. But before we continue our journey, I want to thank you for watching and accompanying us on the first half of this video. But don't stop here. Let's continue this journey together to explore the next principle. Accept that being real is the basis for all effective relationships. Please subscribe, like, and share this video to encourage more people and help us build a strong and positive community. Strategy number 6. Embrace authenticity. Did you know that being honest is the most valuable thing you can have? As Epictetus wisely said, if you want to be a writer, write. Being honest isn't just a strategy. It's a way of life that helps us value ourselves and make others value us too. In the beginning of his work as a freelance graphic designer, Patrick felt like he had to make products that people wanted instead of ones that he was truly passionate about. Even though he was making good money, Patrick felt empty and had lost his creative spark. Patrick decided to change things one day, so he started working on personal projects that showed off his unique style and creative point of view. At first, he was afraid that people wouldn't like his new, more personal style, but the opposite happened. His work started to get praise and attention from the design community, with many saying that it was so real and new. Patrick's story shows how important it is to be true to yourself. When we do, we not only attract like-minded people, but we also leave a deep and lasting impression on them. Authenticity not only reveals our true essence, but also allows us to connect on a deeper level with those around us, creating an environment where appreciation and honor are given not only to ourselves, but to everyone. Remember, in a world where truth is often undervalued and superficiality easily accepted, authenticity is your most valuable asset. It not only makes you unique and irreplaceable, but also in a sense makes others beg for your presence and sharing in their lives. By embracing and expressing your authenticity, you not only convey a powerful message about personal worth, but also contribute to creating a better world where everyone is respected and valued for their true selves. Within each of us lies an unnamed secret, something deep and private not easily shared with others. When we keep a part of ourselves for ourselves, we not only protect intrinsic value, but also evoke curiosity, creating an irresistible allure. This not only enhances self-worth in the eyes of others, but also fosters deeper relationships where mutual respect and desire for understanding each other become the core. Being truthful means living in line with who you really are. Realizing and accepting your strengths, weaknesses, values and beliefs, as well as being honest about them in your actions and relationships, is part of it. Being honest builds stronger relationships, boosts self-esteem, and makes life more satisfying. Being real and true to yourself will not only make you feel better, but it will also encourage others to do the same. Get to know yourself. Take some time to think about yourself to learn more about your ideals, interests, and driving forces. Recognize both your good points and the things you could do better. Writing down your thoughts and feelings in a book can help you figure out who you really are. Accept your flaws. Accept that your flaws are part of what makes you special. Know that nobody is perfect, and being real means embracing your flaws and working with them. Be kind to yourself, and don't be too hard on yourself. Line up actions with values. Make sure that what you do matches your views and core values. Instead of trying to get other people to agree with you, make choices based on what matters to you. Being consistent with how you act builds trust and confidence. Be honest when you talk. Be honest and kind when you say what you think. Being honest about your feelings and thoughts with others helps you build real relationships. Don't act like someone else just to fit in or make other people happy. Get help from other people. Gather a group of supportive, like-minded people who will back your authenticity. Stay away from people who try to get you to change or be someone you're not. Look for relationships where you can be honest and value each other. Adopting authenticity is a path that needs guts and dedication. Being true to yourself will make your life more important and rewarding, and it will also inspire other people to do the same. Strategy number 7. Maintain a sense of mystery. When you meet a new person, their gentle mystery often makes you want to learn more about them. This isn't just a social phenomenon, it's a deep-seated part of human nature. The thirst for the unknown is at the heart of Stoic philosophy, and it makes you more valuable in the eyes of others while also making you want to learn more. Drawn to think of yourself as an open book with new lessons and ideas on every page. When you're naturally curious, you bring others along on your journey of discovery, making every conversation an exciting adventure. You become more than just a storyteller. You become an inspiration, making others wonder what else they can learn from this person in life. Increasing appreciation through knowledge isn't just about gathering facts. It's also about sharing and using what you've learned in real life. When you share your life's lessons, you invite others into your life, creating deep and meaningful relationships. Sharing makes your life better, and the lives of those around you better too. The respect you get from this isn't something that can be faked or bought. It comes from constantly learning new things and becoming a source of knowledge and experience. Becoming a source of knowledge and experience not only earns you respect, but it also makes you the center of attention and admiration. And making others beg for you isn't just about keeping information about yourself secret. It's about sharing and growing all the time, becoming an unforgettable source of inspiration. As a reminder to always try to get better and create real value for yourself and those around you, embrace lifelong learning. How would keeping this sense of mystery change your life? Are you willing to put it into practice? Share your stories below so we can all learn. Strategy number 8. Practice discretion. Imagine you're at a social or online event and want to share everything about your personal life. But in these situations, remember the power of self-control. In today's world, social media and constant connectivity make us want to share everything, from big accomplishments to small complaints. But there's a lot of value in being selective about what we share and with whom we share it. Not only is this a lesson in self-control, it's also a reminder to treat ourselves with respect and keep our mental area safe. My successful business friend had to make a big choice about whether to tell everyone about his upcoming project. The market he worked in was very competitive, and information was valuable. At that moment, he remembered what the philosopher Seneca said about how the wise man lacks nothing but needs many things, while the fool lacks everything because he doesn't know how to use anything. Instead of telling everyone about the project, he decided to keep it a secret and only share it with a small group of trusted partners and employees. As a result, the project went ahead without any interference or copying from rivals, giving him a big edge over them. By doing this, he not only showed how powerful restraint can be, but he also kept the trust and respect of those around him. Being restrained isn't just a way of life. It's also a plan that you use every time you share something. If you're not sure if sharing this information will help you in the long run, or if it will make other people trust and value you, it might be best to keep it to yourself. Remembering that discretion is a form of strength, we not only keep ourselves safe from unnecessary risks, but we also build a strong personal image that makes people want to learn about and eventually value our true worth. This is how we show not only wisdom, but also self-respect, a trait that gets people's attention, praise, and maybe even a request for you to be there and share. Stoicism stresses the importance of discretion, which means making smart decisions and not giving out too much information about yourself or others. It means being aware of when to speak up and when to be quiet, which means having control over what you say and do. People can protect their privacy, build trust, and show respect in their relationships and exchanges by being careful what they say. This lesson goes into detail about how important discretion is and gives you steps you can take to use this important concept in your daily life. Know how important silence is. Accept the sense of being quiet. A lot of the time, talking less can be more powerful than saying a lot. Silence gives you time to listen, think, and avoid arguments or mistakes that aren't necessary. It also gives others a place to say what they want, which leads to better connection and understanding. Before you speak, think. Before you speak, think about how your words will affect others. Before you speak, ask yourself if what you're going to say is true, helpful, and kind. This helps you avoid saying things on the spur of the moment that could hurt relationships or share more than you meant. Speaking with care shows that you have self-control and respect for others. Keep private information safe. Using discretion means keeping private information safe. When dealing with sensitive information, whether it's about your personal life or your job, you should always be careful. Don't spread rumors or information that isn't yours to share. This makes your relationships more honest and builds trust. Protect yourself. Choose what you are willing to share and with whom you are comfortable. Also, respect the limits of other people. Setting boundaries on the information you share helps you stay in charge of your own story and avoids your words being misused or misunderstood. Improve your emotional intelligence. Learn how to be emotionally intelligent to better understand your own feelings and the feelings of others. Being aware of this helps you handle social settings better, letting you know when to interact and when to withdraw. Having emotional intelligence makes it easier to be discreet because it helps you read the room and know how to react. Being discreet isn't about keeping things secret. It's about being smart and in charge. It makes you better at handling social situations with grace and respect, which builds trust and lowers the risk of needless strife. Using discretion in your daily life can help you communicate more thoughtfully and intentionally, which will lead to relationships that are better and more respectful in the long run. Strategy number 9. Embrace the art of receiving. understanding that self-sufficiency and arrogance can cut us off from the rich tapestry of community support and God. Accepting art not only makes life more interesting, but it also helps build a culture of generosity, solidarity, and mutual support. There are 5 principles at the heart of Stoicism. The first is acknowledging interdependence, which means recognizing our natural connection to others and God. The second is developing gratitude. When we accept grace, we develop a grateful heart, recognizing the kindness of others and the material, emotional, and spiritual blessings bestowed upon us. The third is developing humility. Acceptance teaches us humility by reminding us that we are not all-powerful and that wisdom lies in admitting our flaws and needs. Fourth is building community. When we let others accept us, we make our community stronger. Community bonds show that everyone is free to talk about their wants and weaknesses. This shared openness to weakness is what builds trust and deep connections between people. Fifth is supporting kindness in a lovely cycle. Accepting things with ease makes it easier for others to give, which creates an atmosphere where kindness grows. To really master the art of acceptance, you can start with small things you do every day. When someone thanks you, just say thank you to show that you understand what they meant. Ask for help when you need it and see it as a chance to build relationships. Take feedback in a healthy way, seeing it as a chance to improve yourself. The public say thank you for acts of kindness, no matter how small. By doing these things, we not only make our own lives better, but we also help build a culture of kindness, support, and unity. So, learning the art of acceptance is not a sign of weakness. It's a deep statement of strength, resilience, and understanding that we are all human and divine. Please leave a note if you agree with our point of view. This is an example of practicing acceptance. When life gets hard, we often look for strength within ourselves to get through it. But where does that strength come from? What makes a person not only get back up after a fall, but also stronger and more resilient? Join us for the last strategy in today's lesson, where you'll be reminded of how to train yourself to be unwavering and persistent, a journey that is clearly shown by Stoic philosophy. Strategy number 10. Foster resilience and endurance. Stoicism shows us how to tell the difference between things we can control and things we can't. Being resilient means realizing that many things outside of our control, like other people's thoughts and actions and unexpected life events, can't be changed. This acceptance is not a sign of giving up. It is a strong decision to put our energy and focus on our actions, thoughts, and responses. When you follow this principle, you give off a calm and sure vibe that makes people want to be around you. They see you not as a moving reed in the wind, but as a steadfast mountain. Even during storms, resilience comes from meeting problems over and over again and sticking with them even when it's hard. It's about seeing problems not as walls that can't be broken down, but as chances to learn and grow. Stoic tasks, like choosing to be hard on yourself and thinking about hard times, are not just tests. They're also ways to improve your mental toughness. When you share your stories of perseverance, you inspire others and show that the human spirit is strong. People naturally gravitate toward people with these traits because they see them as leaders, friends, and partners. Stoicism gives you a way of looking at problems that doesn't just see them as problems, but as ways to grow. This change in viewpoint changes how we see life. Things that seemed like impossible mountains are now seen as stepping stones. People will come to you for help and company not only because you are strong, but also because you share a vision that turns problems into opportunities. When this lesson is over, we'd like to say a few words about this inspiring journey. We've looked at 10 powerful strategies from Stoic philosophy that can change not only how others see and value you, but also how you see and value yourself. We believe that everyone's journey is different, so how has this theme affected yours? Leave a comment to help us all understand. Before we end, don't forget that every like, share and subscribe is a great way to show your support for this content and let us know you want to see more. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to find out about new and important lessons from the world of Stoic thought. Watch the videos that are shown at the end of this one. Thank you for joining us today. Keep going, keep trying, and most importantly, keep shining. We intend to be with you every step of the way.